Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Savagezweipanda, your host as always for Fairy Tail, and it is time to begin the spoilers. Now, they have come out early. Now, I normally like to talk about them with some pictures, and I know I did make an exception to that rule, especially with last week, since a lot of it was kind of true and on the nose and all that, and I had a high, belief on those scannations. But this time, rest assured, we have got some pictures, and we've got some stuff to show you what exactly is going to be containing in the stuff of 497. Now, we got 3 pictures of this. Now we're going to be going, and remember, if you don't know anything about the spoilers, then you know where to go exactly. So we're going to be starting right now in 3, 2, 1, let's the magic happen. Now we get to see the first panel, which is immediately from the first part of the chapter. We can see is that Eileen, straight up, is taking up, with Mavis. She's absorbing her, trying to get the fairy heart out of her. We clearly know already that she said that she was one of the only few people capable of doing this, and we can clearly see that Mavis is in severe, just pain throughout the entirety of this. And Eileen, she's just straight up just enjoying this. Meanwhile, though, what we got to have with that, though, we got Gildart going on and taking on the army just by himself, just crushing motherfuckers with that crash magic, wrecking fools. And that's the question where it's are we going to see in this chapter, are we finally going to see him go against August? Is he going to be finally the man? Because he's the only one that's capable of taking someone of that caliber, and he's clearly wiping out a huge ton of the army alongside probably with a lot of the other Fairy Tail members inside there. And then the third and final picture is having there is Invel looking there cold, staring at her, and we see Natsu, Juvia, and Lucy right there have been completely frozen, a lot like how Mavis was when she was frozen for that small little periodic time. So we can already tell he's already froze them already, and now this thing where it's you can already tell that what's going to be happening here is that this now is the time for Gray to punch into action, since he will probably be the only one unaffected by this, probably by having some resistance as an ice mage himself. Maybe he is somehow able to undo this and let the other Fairy Tail members get away and say, you go and take care of this, or he's going to be on a bit of a considerable time where it's I've got to defeat this guy fast, I've got to take care of him and all that, since all my friends are just here, trapped here, and they're in danger, I need to do something about that. So it clearly shows and all that, unless this is a great time for our all and all that. I mean, you could have something where Natsu's flames are so hot at this point that it's with a Dragon King mode or something that would do it, but I doubt. I generally do think this is the time straight up for for Invel and Gray to find effect, since Gray is one of the only few people so far out of the main Fairy Tail group to not have a fight yet with anybody. We've already seen Lucy have a clash already with one of the Spriggan members. Same thing with Natsu, same thing with Gargiel, Urza, Wendy. Gray is one of the big sore thumbs out there alongside Julia, but we could since how this picture is already confirmed, it doesn't look from the sounds of it that Julia can go against this guy, and that Julia might have to go against somebody else at some point, or she might be doing that, or she just might be on the sidelines, or who knows. From how it's looking so far, maybe Julia might not even face a Spriggan. So that's going to be a very interesting if she doesn't face one at all. I'd like to think maybe she might try and get some assists out on somewhere. Maybe she might try and help someone out of the way along the way. Maybe she might be the encouragement to help Gray get out of there. I don't know. I feel she's going to have some part in one of these fights, whether or not it's going to be the Gray and Invel one. Maybe she might be used as a hostage at that point. Maybe we don't know what's going to be happening, because the question is Gray, since he's going to probably be resistant to this, can Gray be resistant to this magic, but can he also undo it so they escape out of that vicinity, and that both Invel and Gray are going to have to fight just plain old ice magic style that, back to back, and that, because it's a very, I'd like to see, he's the only Spriggan that we haven't seen truly yet. We've definitely seen Eileen go against Acnologia. We've seen August a little bit witness of his power and Natsu, and then have that little tiny clash. The only one apart from that is Lakade. We haven't seen what he can do yet. We still need to see what exactly his true strength is in the matter. So I am definitely looking forward to when he appears and all that. But so far and all that, definitely out of all of them that we've known Invel for the longest, and we still just haven't known anything about him apart from that he's a fearsome ice mage. And whether or not he's related in any way to maybe his family was the master or that, we don't know. So I'm very looking forward to seeing like what exactly, like a little bit more about Invel and finding out a little bit of backstory. And like, I'd like to know more why he's so like, you know, like he wants to follow like Zereth to like to the end of the world and all that, and like, you know, like he's willing to like let his plans go by. So very curious about that. So thank you very much for watching. As always, that's all the spoilers that we have and all that. So let me know you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think about these spoilers and all that? What do you think about all the main Fairy Tail members being frozen and all that? What do you think about Gray's probably now about to get in there and fight Invel? Gildart smash him the fucking troops out. Do you think he's now going to fight August very soon in the next couple of pages? And also as well, Mavis having the Fairy Heart as well. Do you think they're going to get to her in time before the Fairy Heart is completely removed out of her? Thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been your host, and I'll see you beautiful bastards though next time.